Okay, it seems like this is just going to be the only way this will work for me. So here's my social justice presentation on Sylvia Rivera. On the agenda, we have who was Sylvia Rivera and her background and her culture. I'm going to go over her work and what she did, as well as her accomplishments and achievements. I'm going to talk about her famous speech, "Y'all Better Quiet Down," and last but not least, I'm going to finish off with the legacy that she left behind. Who was Sylvia Rivera? Just some quick facts about her. She was born on July 2nd, 1951, and she passed away on February 19th, 2002 from cancer. I think she was born in New York, and I believe she passed away in New York as well. Her cultural background, she was Puerto Rican and Venezuelan. Her mom was Puerto Rican and her father was Venezuelan. She was a member of the LGBTQ+ community. She was a transgender woman as well as a drag queen. So that means she was assigned male at birth, and she went on, I guess she performed as a drag queen. And this is very important to her work. All of her work is centered around the LGBTQ+ community. In her early life, her father abandoned her when her mother committed suicide after she was born. She was eventually taken in by her grandmother, and she did not live a good life with her. Because she acted so feminine, she was beaten by her grandmother, and she eventually ran away from home when she was 11 and became a victim of child exploitation, which is absolutely horrible to deal with. Her work. She was a well-known LGBTQ+ activist. She participated in the Stonewall riots. It lasted 6 days, and it was one of the major catalysts of the gay liberation movement in New York. The part that she played in the Stonewall riots, she supposedly threw a Molotov cocktail in protest to a police raid of the Stonewall Inn, which was known as a gay bar in New York. And on the right, I have a picture of the memorial and the protest. Her accomplishments. STAR. STAR is an acronym for the Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries. And down below is a picture of some of the people who participated. It was basically, they organized and discussed political issues that affected the trans community. STAR was co-founded in the year 1970 with a very well friend of hers, Marsha P. Johnson, when she was only 19. And she also co-founded the Gay Liberation Front, two very big protest movements. In the 1970s, New York passed a gay rights bill, but it only prohibited discrimination based on sexual orientation. She wanted there to be like public accommodations, like better accommodations, no discrimination, no hate. She advocated for the passage of the bill, which she wanted to prevent discrimination in housing, employment, and public accommodations, but none of that went through. The only thing that went through was prohibiting discrimination based on sexual orientation. She was eventually arrested because of this, which is really sad. She was definitely an impactful queen of the time, and still is, and this made all of her work and her accomplishments made her one of the most influential activists in the gay liberation movement of the 1960s and the 1970s. the y'all better quiet down speech. So the speech kind of went like this. It went, "You all tell me, go and hide my tail between my legs. I will no longer put up with this shit. I have been beaten. I have had my nose broken. I have been thrown in jail. I have lost my job. I have lost my apartment. For gay liberation, and you all treat me this way? What the F's wrong with you all? Think about that." This was her famous speech. The legacy she left behind. When she passed away, the Sylvia Rivera Law Project was founded. The organization provides legal aid to trans, intersex, and gender nonconforming individuals, especially people of color. Sylvia Rivera is also the only transgender person included in the National Portrait Gallery at the Smithsonian. Here are my sources that I used for my project, and thank you for viewing.